October.
I know. I can't believe it.
My son Dean is 4. And when you go to the store, Roy,
right,
you tell your 4-year-old, no, I want this. And you say, no, you can't have it. Like, you don't need it.
Right.
Makes sense.
If we bring another toy home, we're going to give the South Pole a run for its money. That's how much crap we have, And so we were at Target, and I have a cart, and I'm shopping over the weekend, getting some items, and we, of course, have to go to the kids section.
Oh, see, but you take them into that, right?
Well, my move is Dean's really good about he wants something, but I tell him he can have it while we're shopping and, like, look at it and play with it in the cart, but then we got to give it up.
Well, that's a good idea.
And he's okay with that, except for this time.
Oh, boy.
And I had no idea that he kept 2 sleeves of Matchbox cars, and I walked out.
Oh, no.
And I got home, and he said, Daddy, will you open these?
Where was he hiding them?
He had it was a little chilly out on
so he had a jacket.
On Saturday evening. Yeah, so he had a little jacket, and he put them in his jacket. But he knew and took it.
Does he know what shoplifting is? Does he know it's wrong to take it?
We explained, and I took him back.
Yeah.
Did you make him return it, or did you do it for him?
He said, I'm sorry, and he was very, very sad and crying.
Oh, buddy.
But I'm happy to say that I squashed the little shoplifter in my house. But he didn't know, you know what I mean? Like 4 years old, he didn't know the repercussions, and we told him, like, Dean, you can go to jail, buddy. This is serious stuff.
Yeah.
It's and then Amanda and I are laughing. We're like, it starts with Matchbox cars. Next thing you know, he's going to be, hot wiring cars.
That I will say this. That's the hardest thing, too, because, this is in no way, shape, or form the same thing. But Cash knows the word no now. So when he's in his high chair and he's done eating, he'll start to throw stuff on the floor. And I'll tell him no. And then he thinks it's funny, so he'll, like, hold it out over the thing. Like, watch, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
He messes with you.
Yeah. But it's hard for me not to laugh. So I can't imagine being in that situation, and he's like, but wait, I want them, and I'm trying to teach him a lesson, but in my mind, I'm thinking what you are, like, oh, now it's a Matchbox car, but in 10 years, it'll be, a Ford Taurus or whatever,
right.
And trying not to laugh, while teaching them a lesson.
But the kids do that. The kids will just grab stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially I think between anything after 6 years old, I think you're getting into like a little bit of a gray area. Like you should know better. So that's why we were wondering this morning. We wanted to know if you guys could hit us up and maybe empathize with myself and show Lorraine what she's going to get into one day. If your kids accidentally shoplifted, what did they take, and did you make them return it on their own, or did they have to buy it? 704-570-9595. And don't forget, Roy, like, Dean grabbed Matchbox cars, but, like, I don't know. What if we were in a different area? Like, what if he put, like just grabbed wine, like a box of wine, and put it underneath the shopping cart, and then I didn't know it was there?
And now it looks like you.
Right.
Like you're taking
Exactly. Exactly. Then I have to go back. Or would I go back? I don't even know. Like, am I that embarrassed?
Right. And not to mention, if the alarms had gone off as you were leaving, and they stop you and go through your card at that point, then that's even more embarrassing.
Oh, my gosh. 704-570-9595. Looking for your calls on the accidental shoplifter.
You can also tweet at the MRL show and talk to us on Facebook Live. Look up Kiss 95.1 on Facebook. I remember as a kid, I kept stealing my teacher's white erase board markers. And I remember it coming home with just like 7 different of those fat markers.
What were you, like 10?
You little klepto.
Probably younger than that. But I remember I always stole her markers. And it was only because as a kid I liked the colors. That's what it was.
Right.
But like my mom, she ultimately like went to my bedroom and saw I had like 15 because I was accumulating them of these white erase markers. I don't have a marker board in my house.
Did you take them back?
No, we didn't take them back.
No, they had quite the collection at home.
At that point, Lorraine, we just threw them away.
Gotcha.
This is Anonymous in Indian Trail. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and Lorraine Morning Show.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Anonymous, did your child ever accidentally take something?
Oh, yeah, it was terrible.
Uh-oh.
My son was 3 and really wanted a baby brother. And as we were going through the pharmacy, he grabbed a pregnancy test because it had a baby on it. And walked out the door, and nobody's going to believe that your 3-year-old tried to steal a present.
Oh, my gosh. Did you get caught?
Yeah, at the door they said, I think your son grabbed something. Luckily, they had seen him grab it on the cameras because there's no way I could have gotten away with that.
Yeah.
Right. I know. That would be like if Dean grabbed the box wine or something. I'd be like, oh, that was my son. They'll be like, sure it was. There's a number for people with problems.
Yeah.
Thanks, Anonymous.
This is Daniel in Albemarle. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and the Ren Morning Show.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, Daniel. So did you have to deal with an issue where your kid was an accidental klepto?
Yeah. He was 3 years old at the time, and we went into Tractor Supply to get dog food and looked at some dog toys, and he showed me a tennis ball that he wanted to get his dog, and I'm like, no, we're not going to get it. And then we get back out, get dog food, get out to the car, and sure enough, he pulls out of his pocket. He says, look, Dad, look what I've got.
Ooh.
And shows me the tennis ball. I immediately felt furious, and I said, you know what? We're still here. You're going back in. So I made him find the manager and tell him exactly what he did. And the manager had a nice little talk with him about how, shoplifting's bad and we shouldn't be doing it.
At 3 years old, the manager got down on that level?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty serious to a 3-year-old, but because the manager is very cool too for us, or
Yeah.
we returned it to the desk and they kind of laughed about it. But I got it all the way home, Daniel. I mean, I had stolen goods in my car.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks,
the other
buddy.
thing is not that I'm trying to have other people parent my child, but I almost feel like they will take it more seriously from like a manager than they would from mom and dad.
Yeah.
It's like people that they quote unquote call the cops on their kids.
Yeah.
And then the cops come and talk to them,
Yeah, but see, I don't like that.
I don't know. I think
I
it
don't
shows
want
like
my-
a true repercussion, though.
No, I don't want my kids to be scared of the cops. I don't want the
Well,
police
yeah, that's true.
going to be parents. I want the parents to be parents, and I
Okay.
want the police stopping crime.
But you don't want your kids to be afraid of a manager or adults either. But I think that it shows that you're not just saying that to say it. It's like me telling my kid, don't throw that on the floor,
And by the way, I think the cops are cool with doing that, Roy, as long as they're not. I mean, I don't think the cop's going to leave a crime to come tell it.
And he's not going to belittle your kid.
Yeah.
If you ever steal again, I'm going to take you to jail.
No,
No, he's going to explain the situation. But I think that they would take it a little more serious from them.
I don't know. Because I've seen episodes of Cops, and I've seen TV shows where a parent will call the police over something that is a parenting issue. And I just don't think that's what the police are there for.
Yeah, but you watch it. Like there was one on Live PD the other night.
Well, you guys are taking it to a whole
No,
nother
no, no,
level.
and
I'm
the
not saying
cops-
to actually call the police on your kids, but if you find a
know.
police officer to explain it to your child, I don't want my tax dollars going to you calling the police on your kids either.
Yeah, but the police are perfectly fine. The officer's perfectly fine doing it.
Right.
Sure,
Telling
maybe
you.
in the moment.
Yeah, Nikki.
I don't know, but to be honest with you, Maney, I've seen it completely opposite. And
Really?
I've seen them chew out the parents.
Huh.
Say, hey, you know what? You're a parent. Take care of your child.
Wow, okay.
So I've seen it both ways.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
Hey.
In Fort Mill. Are the kids in school today or no? They weren't in school yesterday.
They are a 2-hour delay.
Yeah, that's what everybody has. Okay.
Okay, so I'm a mom of 2 sets of twins and a 2-year-old. So my oldest set of twins is 13. Our first trip to Disney, my one daughter came out of one of the stores where she had asked several times. She was 4. And she had asked several times for toys and rings and stuff in there. And we were like, no, not now, not now. And so we got out of the store and we were hanging out, and she said to me very quietly, something in my panties is hurting me. And I was like, what? And lo and behold, down in her panties, she had stuck necklaces, packs of rings, packs of bracelets.
Oh, my gosh. How old was she?
She was 4.
Oh, my gosh.
How much did she have in
A
there?
ton.
Hey, at least she knows what to get. She's getting the good stuff.
That's true. Wrong spot to hide it, though.
Right.
Chelsea and Hickory, you're on the Maney, Roy, and the Ren Morning Show.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what'd your kid accidentally steal?
Okay, so at the time, my son was 3 years old, and he actually didn't steal anything, but he wanted something that I would not allow him to have. So out of retaliation, while we were standing in line at Walmart, he sticks his finger in the lady's butt in front of us. Like, literally, like, I'm telling him no, no, no. And then, like, he just looks at me and, like, just sticks his finger in the girl's butt in front of me. And I'm like...
And when she turns around, what does she say?
She just, like, kind of looked like, you know, what? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, you know, please keep your hands to yourself. Like, what else do you say to your child when you're so embarrassed?
Right.
Chelsea, you win the day. Congratulations.
Seriously.
I love the kids out there just
I know. They're crazy.
The things I have to look forward to.
yeah.
All right, so if you have not heard this audio of Jim Carrey at Fashion Week, I don't know if he's about to have a breakdown or what is going on, but it is bizarre. I can't wait to share with you. It's coming up in the Dirty in 10 minutes.
We can only hope that Chelsea took her to the bathroom afterwards, right, and washed her hands off.
I would hope.
Yeah, I think that would be important. That was awesome.
Sticks the
Hey,
finger in
Christine.
the butt. Hey, Christine.
Christine.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
It's the Maney, Roy, and Lorenz show. How are you?
I'm good. I was calling in about the children stealing things.
Yeah.
Well, my son, when he was about 2 years old, and we were at the mall in the Hallmark store getting Christmas cards and things like that and buying little ornaments, and we got up to the counter to leave, and he's in one of those little strollers, and they normally have all those things up there, you know, to draw your attention.
Yeah.
And there was big, colorful pens with flowers and characters and everything on there.
Yeah.
And I'm paying the lady because there's so many people in there, and I had no idea. We get halfway down the mall, and I look down, and he's got these pens, 2 pens, couple pens in there, and he's flinging them around like a conductor in his chair. And I'm like, where did you get those from? And I thought, well, I didn't remember seeing some pens at the Hallmark store. So we went all the way back to the Hallmark store, and he had the little pens in his hands. He's about 2 years old. And I said, okay, we'll give them to the lady. And he's reaching the pens up to the lady before she didn't chew him out because he was so little. She thought it was cute. He was bringing them back. I said, we don't want your mug shot with some 2 little pens when you're 2 years old.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, my gosh, that's funny.
It's got to be hard
Yeah.
to explain that to a 2-year-old, too.
Yeah, I don't even imagine
no.
Dean at 4. I think that's probably, isn't that probably hard for him to, like, he doesn't know.
No, all he
like,
saw
Dean
was a
at
bunch
4
of
probably
colors.
doesn't know he did something wrong until
Right.
you told him. Like, he probably was just like, oh, I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
he just saw a bunch of toys sitting out there in front of him and said, hey, these
Yeah.
are in reach. Let me go ahead and grab a couple.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, have you
but
ever had
now
the
if it
talk
hap-
before?
Now if it happened, no.
Okay.
No.
No,
Now
now
if it
he's
happens
20.
again, though, now he knows.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, because he does
Yeah,
remember
he also, I didn't say it on the radio, but he also peed in the garbage can the other night.
things.
What do you mean?
What goes on in your house?
He peed in the garbage can. I don't know. It
in
was
the
like a
kitchen
drunk person's act.
But, like, in the kitchen's garbage can or in the bathroom garbage can? Okay,
like,
I was
he
like,
thought
how
it
did
was
he get up
funny
there?
to pee in the garbage can rather than in the toilet.
Well, that's, I mean, you let him
man.
country pee outside,
I
right?
let
He
him
doesn't know
country
the
pee.
difference.
Yeah, he pees wherever he wants.
So you're going to have such a rough time teaching him. He's stealing stuff, peeing in trash
What a
cans.
rebel you have.
I know. He's acting like an 18-year-old.
Oh, man. Christine, we thank you for calling the Maney, Roy, and the Rent Show.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You
Stay
too.
safe.
Bye-bye. Happy Irma.
That's so... Happy Irma. It's killed people. I don't think people are happy about Irma. I love that your son's peeing in garbage. I wish you said that on the radio.
They peed in a garbage can?
Yeah.
I didn't want to double hit him. Poor kid's only 4. Now his teachers probably heard this, and they're all going to be like all eyes on Dean. Like,
They're peeing in there. What is he stealing? What's he stealing?
Who's he got?
I got a thing that's bolted into this thing.
He's got the fancy, expensive one.
Yeah. Mine was $50. Theirs were $2.
Yeah.
So I don't think I want to undo some bolts. Although I do. I used to have a pretty... What color? I think I used to have pretty colored ones.
I don't remember.
It's a cool move, though. Morning, y'all. Today is my 29th birthday.
Hey, happy
Says
birthday,
Melissa.
Roy.
She says no birthday plans for me either.
Does that mean that you have hair everywhere, Loren?
Mm-hmm. Sure does. Or I did.
John says, morning, guys.
Hi, John. John, our boss.
No.
We look forward to
Bryos.
lucrative negotiations with you this week.
I don't think it's the same guy.
That's too bad.
And I also don't think our boss is going to give us lucrative
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very lucrative for us.
negotiations.
Isn't it funny? Like our bosses, by the way, we're hopefully extending our contracts here at Kiss 95.1.
If
and
not,
for some
we
reason,
will disappear at the end of the year.
and I don't know if it's like this everywhere in every business, but it's almost like be happy that you have a job. Like what
That your bosses treat
yeah, like
you?
you want more money? Like just
They're happy that you're employed.
be happy you're employed and you have insurance. What?
Yeah.
Is that the way it is in the real world?
Or is it just us? I think
Just us.
everywhere.
That's probably true. They tell you how much they love you, so it's time to pay you,
And everybody,
and nobody knows who you are.
and every company everywhere is cutting budgets. You know?
Yeah.
Everyone's downsizing. Well, great. While you're downsizing, can you invest in me?
Yeah.
Can you put some money inside for me? Better yet, can you not take one of your 3 vacations you take and give boss man and give some money to me?
Do the 6. Let's do the 6-liners.
This
Here.
is a true story.
You can do zombie wedding.
Okay.
You could do wine, Loren,
Ooh, I like wine.
and I'll just sit here.
All right. Hit the buttons. Hit
Where's
the buttons.
wine?
Below 6. I want to marry you. Literally.
Wow, that's
nice
of you.
Yeah.
Seriously. If you want a zombie wedding from Kiss 95.1, we're going to have that go down at Scarewinds. Go to kiss951.com. Tell us why you want a zombie wedding at Scarewinds plus a honeymoon to Chitola Resort at Blowing Rock, and you could be selected. I'll be the minister. I am actually, by the way, a minister.
And we're sending someone on a honeymoon also?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we'll get you the free. I'll give you a free wedding, and we'll do the honeymoon.
And how does one win this opportunity?
You just go to kiss951.com and tell us why you want a zombie wedding.
Beautiful.
That's it.
I mean, I don't even know how to follow that. Except for with wine.
Hey!
You can join Kiss 95.1 Saturday, October 7th from 2 to 7 for the inaugural Ballantine Wine Festival at Ballantine Village. Early bird tickets are on sale now. $20, and you'll be able to taste wines from local and regional and national vineyards. You can go to ballantinewinefest.eventbrite.com right now to get your tickets.
I was wondering if anybody, because we were talking about when kids are accidental thieves, and I was wondering if it ever cost a parent money. So Ruby sent a tweet at the MRL show and said that she was 3 and took a Goofy doll from the Disney store. Security tapped her on the shoulder as they were leaving. It cost them $25.
Oh, gosh. But on the way out, wouldn't you just put the toy up instead of buying?
My guess is that the kid really wanted the toy, so they ended up having to pay for it. But, I mean, that could have happened to me. Like, when I left, and they would have been like, once you take it out of the store, you owe us the money.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I would think you want to teach your kid a lesson,
No,
too.
we did, yeah, and it didn't cost us anything. Anyway, all right, Lorenz Dirty's coming up in 3 minutes.
Evidently, a lot of people deal with what we deal with.
Oh, okay.
We're not the only ones. So I had a boss who drove a really nice Porsche, and he refused to drive the Porsche to work because he didn't want the other employees seeing it.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was just starting in radio. I was just weekends, and so he would pop in on the weekends to do some work, and I would see his Porsche.
That's awesome.
And so when I got full-time my own show, somebody was like, yeah, you know, the boss, he drives a crappy Jeep out there. I'm like, no, he doesn't. There's a life that you don't know about. And I spread the gossip immediately. Immediately, me getting my first show. I was like, the boss has a Porsche. But at least he was being respectful, though. That is nice. When you're cutting jobs and you're cutting salaries, at least he was hiding it. Good morning, MRL, says Isaac. Crystal says, I am already married, but I'll take the honeymoon. LOL, Roy, you can have my kids while I'm on the honeymoon. You don't want me to watch your kids. For the sake of everyone. Have you shared this video yet? Let us know. We will shout you out.
I'm coming in to say hi to everybody.
Oh, Maney's coming in.
Wow, Karen has to be rehired at the end of each year.
Is she a teacher?
Yeah. Oh, you know who would be a good agent? Mike, the Fury. He would be good.
Yeah, let him negotiate it.
Yeah, Mike. Why don't you negotiate our contracts for us? He said there's two types of people: the overworked and the unemployed.
Ain't that the truth? Cheryl says I just shared. Yeah, and it's funny. So, like, when we go and talk about our show, you know, our bosses are like, hey, we're big fans. We love your show. We think it's great. You've accomplished a lot. But
Corporate loves you.
Corporate loves you. Everybody loves you. But by the way.
So here's what we're going to do for you.
Oh,
we're going to keep you flat.
Let Me Go, too, from Haley Steinfeld. And
Melissa shared, Crystal shared,
Florida
Karen
Georgia.
said assistant. She's a teacher's assistant. Let me know if you shared. Shut you out. If I see it, though, because I only see 4 messages at a time, by the way.
I shared it.
Zay, or XA, whatever that is, Zay, maybe? He did LeBron with a heart.
Aw.
Stephanie said, Roy, let it hang out.
What does that mean?
Oh, nope. Stephanie said, Roy, let's hang out.
Oh. Let's hang out. Where are we hanging? Ashley shared.
I would rather see Roy hang out.
Tania shared the video this morning. I now want to know how to pronounce XAI. It's like my new goal.
There's a lot of audio.
Oh,
He's
boy.
not listening. Okay.
Huh?
A lot of audio. So Hand in Hand will be tonight. If you are flipping through the tube, you might have a hard time getting away from it because it's going to be on 17 different networks, but it is for a good cause. It was originally to benefit Hurricane Harvey, but now they've added victims of Hurricane Irma as well. So
Okay.
it'll
Who's
be
that, the Red Cross?
it'll be all the celebrities, and it's supposed to go directly to the victims of these 2 hurricanes. But Beyonce will be involved, Justin Timberlake, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx, Sofia Vergara, and that's just to name a few. The cool part is that Dell will match the first $10 million, and Apple's also donating $5 million.
Whoa.
So there were already $15 million in the green, you know?
Apple, we did something for Hurricane Harvey not too long ago.
They said, take that,
Yeah.
Annie Roy and Loren.
Where were you?
Florida Georgia Line, you know, they are a country act, and we don't typically talk about them too often unless they are collaborating with our top 40 artists, which they did with the Backstreet Boys and the Chainsmokers. But now they have moved on, and they're collaborating with Haley Steinfeld and Alessio, and this song is called Let Me Go.
Where's Florida Georgia Line?
Yeah.
I didn't hear them.
That's what I want to know.
Well, I think they took the important part to the top 40 brand.
Oh.
And, yeah, we were playing that. There you go.
There they are.
Remix.
Yeah. We didn't catch it the first time. You had to hear it again.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Maney,
Second
for
time's always
playing that
better.
twice.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so if you did not hear this audio yet, Jim Carrey went to Fashion Week this year, and Kat Sadler, who is part of E! News, caught him on the red carpet. Well, he completely dogs on Fashion Week #1 and then goes off on a completely another tangent, but let's get her catching him on the carpet for the first time.
Awesome. Wow.
I mean,
What's his problem?
I know. And people in fashion, my sister-in-law is in fashion. I love fashion myself. They take it so seriously. So for him to like go and like poo-poo on their parade at Fashion Week.
It's not good.
No, I feel like everyone in the fashion world is going to like kick Jim Carrey out of their shows now.
And I saw this, I don't know if it was a documentary. I saw a clip on YouTube. He's an artist. He actually paints.
You're right.
And he sees the world very differently, and he talks about that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a different level of...
There's a... I know. I'm like, is he in character for a movie that he's filming?
Right.
What is this whole thing?
Yes.
Because he also goes on to like talk more about these icons and how he doesn't believe in it.
What was that? What? What? You remember when was it Joaquin Phoenix did the thing on Letterman? He played a character.
Yep.
That was like a grungy beard. Because I don't even know what happened at the beginning.
Meaning,
on a good foot.
I know. That's why
Yeah.
I'm wondering if maybe he's in character, but he wasn't like he looked like Jim Carrey on the red carpet. He didn't look like he was into
character.
Right, he
another
didn't have
character.
like a big beard or like a
Right.
weird haircut. Yeah, he
Right.
looked like regular, ordinary Jim. Now, the funny thing to me is that
He was very well dressed.
whoever was interviewing him was super pumped to talk to Jim Carrey, and then
yeah.
he goes all AWOL on it.
We're going to retweet the actual interview, or you
Yeah.
can find it on my Twitter. But her face, Kat Sadler's face during this whole interview is like, she is just bewildered about what is going on.
And she picks up. She handles it well.
Yeah.
All right, let's play Can't Beat the Brand. 704-570-9595. She's got 4 wins. She's starting she's starting to get good, y'all.
She's rebuilding.
Everybody
She's
calm
rebuilding.
down.
Call now. Take her down. Oh, man. I like your remix of Florida Georgia.
That was funny.
Hey, but if they're smart, they'll do exactly what Taylor Swift and go top 40 to become worldwide. Yep. Country is only good for America. It's only good for America. And I'm a country music fan, by the way. And at least I have the common sense to,
Country's, I mean, I don't know. They're
it's
real poppy right now.
Yeah, but the bro country's going away, and some of the old school's kind of flavor coming
like
back
the
in.
old
But
school stuff.
but even if it's poppy right now, it's not worldwide mainstream.
Right.
Stephanie says he's bipolar. He's probably having a mental episode.
So I didn't know. Like maybe he is on the verge of having a breakdown. I have no idea.
If you look up YouTube Jim Carrey and artist or art, he there's a clip on there I saw, and he sees the world very differently, very differently than you and I. I mean, he was painting a picture of a man with all these red lines over him to show that he's constrained. And, just the way he goes about it's interesting, and he's reflective on it. So he'll paint something, he'll go back in a year and look at the painting and then learn something about himself, which is really cool.
Huh.
I kind of want to paint just for that reason.
That's what I thought was interesting about the whole interview is like once you got into it and you got past him dogging on Fashion Week, because that was, I guess, the most abrasive part. Everything else was like concerning.
Yeah. Everything else was mental breakdown. The
Yeah.
first part was rude.
Right. But I think he just like her face during this interview, like she can't believe what she's hearing.
Yeah.
And she immediately gets defensive.
Yeah. As everyone at Fashion Week will.
Right.
It's a big deal for them. Cheryl says Jim Carrey is just insane. Any changes?
Yeah, one, but I think you'll get it. I'm gonna go get a bar.
Go get your bar.
I need a bar. Is it still raining out here?
It's a bit wet. I think that the interview is awesome simply because it's Hollywood and it just isn't the norm there. It made me laugh. I do ever hope it's not a mental health issue. I mean, it made me laugh too. That's Will? That was Will?
Yeah.
How come his
Will
voice
who?
doesn't sound like that in person?
Will who?
Baumgartner.
Oh. Not into January yet. It's too far.
Somebody wanting to schedule something with you in January?
Yeah.
At Carmel Commons, a new accident. Old Statesville at 485. Police fire and medic out with an injury crash. And Artery Kell at Rainbow collision. Traffic brought to you by Duke Energy. Stay safe. Get helpful tips from Duke Energy to prepare for Hurricane Irma. Visit duke-energy.com/Irma. Again, that's duke-energy.com/Irma. Jim Slade, Kiss Traffic.
The MRL Show, Kiss 95.1.
I like that my computer just like it decided it was going to do an update all on its own.
I saw that.
That was a cool move.
Are there still? Oh, can you turn that down? Thank you. I've been watching Jim Carrey a lot since the film of a 1994 movie as The Mask.
You think
Smoking.
he's stuck in that? No, that's not what
No,
they're saying.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
I think he
hope
was just
not.
trying to like. He probably went to Fashion Week for some reason and was really irritated with the fact that like everybody's so caught up in it and takes it completely serious.
Yeah, and he looks at the world differently. So
Right.
he's like fashion, baby.
Right.
Up.
Is that he probably went to
By the way, I'm glowing.
mess around with some sort of a model who turned him down and he got pissed off.
You think that's what
Oh
happened?
boy, where's Jose going?
Oh, is he coming back out?
He's supposed to hit some of the islands. No?
Is he? I mean, they have no clue. Look at that.
I like
No,
the
I
one
don't
straggle line that goes up the east coast of Florida.
Loren gets those. Loren records those,
Yeah.
yeah. We record the
Thank you.
open, which we'll do today.
Very elementary for you, Lauren.
Yeah.
Sun. S-U-N.
Son.
What's he doing?
He hates me.
I don't know, but I love it.
But he does have that tooth coming in. Remember when Roy told me, like, if you do that, your lips go numb?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always, yeah.
You do it too? Just
Well,
to see?
no. But now I just think, like, Roy understands my 10-month-old or 11-month-old.
I told Maney, I'm like, I could so have a conversation with Dean. He loves Convoy. So do I. Like, I could so.
Buddy.
You want to sing Convoy? I do.
Let's do it, buddy.
Memphis is keeping Irma for him. I didn't know Memphis was getting hit by Irma.
Mm-hmm. It's like going up that way. Guess what time it is, everybody?
It's time for
Zone Bar.
Zone Bar.
Somebody sent me a picture of a screenshot of them eating a Zone Bar the other day. I thought
Somebody sent us a picture of our wake-up wraps.
Oh,
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
People like to see what we eat.
So bizarre.
I had an English muffin for breakfast if you're interested.
I had a blueberry kashi waffle.
Looked good.
It wasn't. It was like freezer burned, and I'm pretty
Oh.
sure that
Oh, you
the
freeze
peanut
your-
butter was old.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't good, but I was hungry. Grant from Matthews. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and Loren Morning Show.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi.
Hello, Grant.
Grant's got a cool
Hello.
voice. I just want to talk to you.
Well, thank you.
All right, Grant, you are playing Can't Beat Loren.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Kick her out of the
I mean,
studio.
what, did you call for something
I
else?
know.
Or?
Did you not know you were playing Can't Beat Loren?
No, I did. I just wanted to talk to you guys.
Oh.
Oh, well, let's talk. What's going on? What?
What's going on in your life, Grant?
Yeah, any limbs down or any leaves down from Hurricane Irma in Matthews?
No, I left early thinking I'd have to get stuck in traffic, and I'm here 30 minutes early. So, starting my day off right.
Wow.
All right.
You drive a truck?
No, I had to get a car because I drive too much.
Oh, okay.
You got a license plate on that car?
Just keep asking him
Just
nonsense
nonsense
Check it out.
questions, yeah.
He wants to talk to us.
All right, Grant, let's play Can't Beat Loren.
Okay.
Throw her out.
You
Get out.
Okay,
All right, I'm
just get
going.
out. And so, Grant, we're on Facebook Live. If you look up Kiss 95.1 on Facebook, you can actually see that Loren's out of the studio, so only you and I can hear the questions.
Okay.
All right, buddy, just so we're not conflicted, I'm going to ask a question. You're going to answer it, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
good.
here we go.
Here we go. Question number 1. Tonight, the telethon Hand in Hand will be on to raise money for those affected by Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma. And many A-list celebrities are going to be there, including this Can't Stop the Feeling singer. Who sings that?
Justin Timberlake.
Question number 2. T Swift not only has one but two songs in the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 that are featured on her upcoming album Reputation. What famous DJ did she date long-term recently?
Calvin Harris.
Question number 3. Jim Carrey had a strange interview on the red carpet during Fashion Week. Finish this movie title that he starred in. Ace Ventura.
Pet Detective.
Question number 4. Idina Menzel surprised an 11-year-old fan on the Ellen DeGeneres show yesterday who sang Let It Go. What Disney movie is that from?
Frozen.
And question 5. Hank Williams Jr. made his return to singing the Monday Night Football theme. He was joined by Jason Derulo and what country duo who has also been collaborating with such groups as the Backstreet Boys, the Chainsmokers, and Haley Steinfeld?
Florida Georgia Line.
Very good.
Good.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh. Pop,
And there's a Bo Cephas
How did it
question
go?
in there.
Oh, okay.
So that doesn't do anything for you. He got them all correct, Loren. We're not going to tell you if you got it right or wrong until the very end.
Okay.
All right. Loren has had a tough couple weeks with Can't Beat
I
Loren
have.
Grant. Let's see how she
I
does.
know.
Tonight,
Okay,
the
good luck.
telethon Hand in Hand will be on TV to raise money for those affected by Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma. Many A-list celebrities are going to be there, including this Can't Stop the Feeling singer.
Justin Timberlake.
T Swift not only has one but two songs in the top 10 Billboard 100 and are both featured on her upcoming album Reputation. What famous DJ did she used to date long term?
Calvin Harris.
Jim Carrey had a strange interview on the red carpet at Fashion Week. Finish this movie title that he starred in. Ace Ventura.
Pet Detective.
Question number 4. Idina Menzel surprised an 11-year-old fan on the Ellen DeGeneres show yesterday who sang Let It Go. What Disney movie is that from?
Frozen.
Hank Williams Jr. made his return singing the Monday Night Football intro, and he was joined by Jason Derulo and what country duo who recently has been collaborating with such groups as the Backstreet Boys, the Chainsmokers, and Haley Steinfeld?
Florida Georgia Line.
Ran up against Grant.
You don't sound confident in that
you
answer.
Think Frozen is the official title?
Oh, yeah, that's the official title, right? I don't like you. That's right.
It
isn't
is right.
Okay.
It's a tie. Lorraine, you have 5 wins. Ties, according to our attorneys, stay with the house.
Grant, I'm sorry. Not our rules.
You're too smart.
Well, according you are too. So, according
Okay.
to what we have to say, you got to say it.
I'm Grant, and I am not smarter than Loren today.
All right.
You can still tie me, Grant.
Anytime you want to call
Okay,
in and we can just chit chat, you go right ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
All right,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Thanks for playing,
listening.
Grant.
Thanks.
So we are the morning show that busts cheaters, making it safe for you today. This time, not Grant from Can't Beat Loren, but Grant from War of the Roses. He keeps trying to start arguing. All these arguments keep starting up. Does that mean that he's cheating? That's what we try to figure out with War of the Roses coming up less than 10 minutes.
We'll do diamonds here.
Okay.
Right after this.
Okay. Hey, Hey, everyone. Welcome. Share this video, and I'll give you a big virtual hug. I'll even let you tickle me, and I'll tickle you back. I'm just kidding. We'll just tell me you shared the video, and I'll shout your name out and give you a shout out. Hey, Kelly. Hello. By the way, did you guys hear that when the first iPhone, Steve Jobs' first iPhone, they really thought that it was going to fail during the legendary, the famous opening keynote for the iPhone?
They thought it was going to fail?
Yeah, it was very buggy. The iPhone actually wasn't done. And it was crashing nonstop. So they found some way to rig it. I thought we were going to do it right there, bud. So right here. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
I did, Kelly, see it. And Bill, I am marrying someone at
That's okay.
Carolyn's.
Don't worry about it. Please.
This is what caused issues.
So can you believe Diamond Direct is doing that thing again that we can't believe that they do? That thing?
That most incredible offer ever?
Yeah, because I just don't know how they stay in business when they do this. I'm concerned. I want to talk to their people.
5 years, 0 interest on any purchase.
That's awesome. So if you've been thinking about that $6,000 engagement ring, you can go and get it for just $100 a month with nothing down.
Yeah, pick any item from Diamonds Direct, any of them. Spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. That's just take the price, divide by 60, and that's the payment you will pay each month.
You get the super low price Diamonds Direct is known for, and you can spread the payments out over 5 years with no interest. It's an amazing deal that these guys are doing.
Yeah, there's literally been no better time or no better way to buy fine jewelry. Go see our friends at Diamonds Direct. They're on Sharon Road across from the South Park Mall.
Just pull it and give it to Whitehead and don't mark anything. We've done it 100 times.
Caitlin says, hey, I'm good. How are you? I'm good, Caitlin. Lorena shared. Karen says, do y'all still talk to Whitney? No, Whitney doesn't talk to us.
Oh, my cousin saw her over the weekend, though.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
And she said to say hello.
Whitney, if you're watching, hit me up. Text me. Slide into my DMs.
Holler at me, girl.
Holla at me, girl. I have a tree down. Its top branches barely hit my house. Oh, my gosh.
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't know.
They're all like $900 anyway. Like, right? Isn't that what you...
Like 600, yeah.
I do the lease thing. So mine comes out to
Oh.
over the 24 months.
You probably also get a bigger spaced iPhone, don't you? You get a lot of storage.
Yeah, that's true. Would I have to with everything that we do?
Yeah. In Asheville,
but I don't
not
ever
too
buy
bad
them
here.
right out.
You just lease them. So how did you get another iPhone?
What do you mean?
Because I remember when you started your iPhone lease program, it's not been 2 years.
Maybe it's only a year you have to have it before you can upgrade.
Oh, I remember that you get a new iPhone every year. That's the deal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember that. iPhone forever. Ashley says, still think Roy should get with Whit. There's a lot of barriers that are in the way of that. A lot of them. You better stop, Roy, before you confuse her again. I don't think she was ever confused, to be quite honest with you. Brittany says, Roy, don't tempt me to slide into your DMs. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Good point, Jeffrey. Oh, yeah. Lorena, I do that too, so I can get the largest memory, and you can always upgrade as often as you want. Mount Holly isn't bad. Schools are on a 2-hour delay. If I was a parent and the schools were delayed, I think I'd be annoyed.
Because it disrupts you going to work?
Yeah, it would. What are you guys going to do when Cash, how are you going to handle that move?
I don't know. Hopefully Cash will be on the bus when he gets old now.
And you'll have a nanny. You could probably deal with that. Yeah. It's been too long since Whitney to try and start something new. Y'all, I don't want to date Whitney. If there was any confusion, please let me clear that up. Cleveland County is on a 2-hour delay. You flirted, she pondered, and got shut down. No, Karen, I was a normal human being, and I was nice, and she latched on and thought I was doing something different. And also, there's a lot that they edit, and you can't control the way they edit that TV show.
Loren, you got your wine and women, and then we got the Blue Zone tailgate.
That's confusing.
Ooh, Kesha.
Good. Leave it.
It's the worst song that's ever been invented. Just say that's something I know will get her fired up.
Hey, come join me and Kiss 95.1. You could kick up your heels for a great cause Thursday, September 21st. It's Wine, Women, and Shoes. It's happening at the Mercedes-Benz of South Charlotte, and you'll enjoy world-class wine tasting, a fashion show, and more. And it's all to benefit the Second Harvest Food Bank. You can get your tickets right now at secondharvestmetrolina.org.
Also, this Sunday, join us, the Maney Roy and the Red Show at the Carolina Blue Zone tailgate at Unknown Brewing Company near the stadium. Food and drink are completely included, and it's unlimited. It's all-inclusive.
Yeah, we had a huge turnout last week. It was awesome. A big workforce came out.
I mean, could you...
For the last preseason game.
That's cool, man.
Yep.
Unlimited beer, unlimited food. It's all thanks to our friends at Game Day Hospitality. Get your tailgate tickets now at kiss951.com.
Brand new War of the Roses. Does Grant, who's always trying to start arguments with Emma, mean that he's cheating? She read something that says it could. We'll find out in 3 minutes.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Chad says Loren is hot.
Well, thank you.
Turn this up.
No, we can't. We are on Facebook Live. Turn it down, actually. Turn it down. Mute. All right, unmute us. That's only going to be for a second.
Isaac, I think you really like Karate Kid. Just tell him I know. I know what he's going to say. I'll talk to him later.
What'd you do?
I didn't say, join me, Loren.
Okay. That's a cool move, Loren.
Just tell. What?
Okay,
Well,
put it.
Don't pause Facebook Live.
Hey, can you tell him the? Ooh, the red's angry. Hey, it's Loren. We've heard those conversations before. Hey, poor Maney never gets shown any love. Oh no, buddy, I love you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm sorry. Do we not show you love?
No, I don't feel it.
I'd go over there and make out with you, but I don't think you float that way.
That's the real meaning of love.
And all you wanted to do was listen to Kasha. All you wanted to do was listen to Frank. Why is she upset? Because she gets in trouble for some of the things. So she's not in trouble. She's just...
Our boss critiques.
Our boss is a critiquing boss. That's all.
He also said we were too chatty around the liners.
Just now?
Yeah, he said just do the liners.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Get back to the music.
Really?
Was it what you thought it would, Lauren?
Yeah.
To join me, Loren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you did an impression of me when I left. Way to get called
said,
out.
Hey, it's Loren. Can we have a word? Listen. Bill says, we love you, Loren. Big Boss doesn't know anything. I know!
All right, here comes war,
No,
everybody.
he does. I just already know. Emma, you think your boyfriend Grant is cheating on you. Why?
Well, so we've been dating 7 months, and he's always picking fights and stuff, like out of nowhere. And he's always just getting on to me for little things, like, you know, like, why'd you say it like that? Or what was, like, why'd you use that tone of voice? Or why didn't you text me back? Just like little things that, you know, he didn't used to care about or notice or pick. And he's like, you know, maybe we're not right for each other. Maybe we should break up. Like, would just like throw that out into a conversation.
So you think he's like picking a fight to break up, maybe?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think he like wants to try to like get a rise of me, so maybe I'll just break up with him or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm like, what? What are you doing? Like, we've been together for 7 years. Like, you don't just throw that out randomly when nothing's going on. It's out of nowhere. And I was reading a magazine the other day. I know it's dumb, but it said like, if your significant other is taking a fight, maybe he's cheating on you.
How dare you say that magazine articles are dumb? Our entire show is built on what we read in magazines.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Hi, I'm looking for Grant, please.
Who's this?
My name's Elizabeth. I'm calling from Flowers for You, and I've got some great news for you.
Okay.
You are our text to win winner, and somebody texted us your phone number. We called it back, and you are getting $100 in beautiful romantic red roses to send to somebody free of charge. We just asked that you tell somebody about our services.
I didn't sign up for anything or anything like that.
No. It's one of those contests that you can enter yourself and some friends in, and we just pick one random phone number to call back, and we picked yours. I don't need a credit card. You won't be charged a delivery fee or anything. I just need the name of a person.
Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
So who would you like to send them to?
Send them to Stacy. That's with an E.
Okay. And I also have a romantic card to go with Stacy's beautiful romantic roses.
I guess just put on there, you know, hey, you know, I know it's been a minute, but hopefully this puts a smile on your face. Love Grant, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. It's been a while since you've seen Stacy?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been, you know, a handful of months since. I mean, I don't know, what does that have to do with it, though?
Oh, I just think it sounds sweet.
Are you serious, Grant?
What?
Are you kidding me right now?
Grant, that's Emma. She heard the whole thing. She's been on the phone the whole time. You're on the Maney, Ryan, Loren morning show and War of the Roses.
It's where we catch cheaters.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, Em, what is this?
You sent them to Stacy? That skank? Are you serious?
So who's Stacy?
What is this? What radio station is this now?
Kiss 95.1.
All right. What? Well, I don't. Why am I, Emma? What is going on here?
Emma wanted to see if you were cheating. She called us for help, and clearly,
And I found out you were.
yeah.
This is not anything cheating. All right, Em. I mean, and look, this is more than that. I mean, you're the one who's been all acting weird, anyways. You know, so I don't know what you're doing calling a radio station about me for.
What? I'm acting. Grant.
Yes.
Grant.
Yes, you're acting weird. Yeah, you're always, you know, picking like these little fights and everything and trying to get on my case for everything nowadays. So it's like, you know, what do you have here, you know?
That is you. That is you. You're describing you.
No, I'm not. All right, because you were the one who was constantly looking for some kind of like, you know, whatever battle, you know, even like little things, you know, leaving like shoes at the door or something, or.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I am not. I am
Yes,
not.
you
I am.
are.
I,
Oh my
I don't know why
gosh.
you're
Yes,
trying to rationalize
yes,
this. You
you
just got caught.
All right. Guys, break it up. Time for naps.
Yeah.
Listen, what are we going to do here, Emma? I mean, Grant sent it to Stacy. We asked him who he wanted to send the romantic flowers to, and that's the War of the Roses. If he doesn't send them to you, 9 times out of 10, he's cheating.
Yeah, I feel like it's a cut and dry case right now.
Oh.
I don't. Grant, you're cheating on me.
I'm
No.
not cheating on you, Emma. All right, you're blowing this out of proportion.
It's over, Emma?
Yeah, it's over.
You know, we hate to see relationships not work on War of the Roses. We had a good one yesterday where he wasn't cheating, but especially during now, when there's like all this stuff going on in the world and everybody's sending positive vibes to everybody, just to have a War of the Roses where it doesn't work out. It's the reality of the world. It's not always going to be roses and, you know, peaches and...
Right.
Ah, I see what
Cotton
you did
candy,
there.
yeah.
So, here's what we're going to do. In 5 minutes, instead of sending positive vibes to someone, like Emma is not sending positive vibes to Grant, we want to know, who are you not sending good vibes to right now in your life?
704-570-9595. You can also tweet at the MRL Show on Facebook Live. Look up Kiss 95.1. Tell us your story there.
Yeah, like who do you wish has a fungus on their foot?
Yeah.
Let us know.
MRL Show. Kiss 95.1.
Hey. Can you turn that down? Thank you.
I know.
They did.
How funny was that? I left that part in.
So I have a friend who's lying about where she got into an accident.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
So she's on a diet, and everybody knows she's on a lifestyle change. Everybody knows that. And all she talks about on social media, you look at every post, is how she's going to the gym and doing all this fitness. So she's been telling people she got into a accident in the parking lot of Nordstrom Rack, because you know the intersection's a little complicated there. So we're hanging out, and she said because she doesn't know like police reports and stuff. She's like, "Can you just look at this to see if it looks?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, but I'll look at it." And I'm looking at it, and it says it's not Nordstrom Rack. It's in
Hooters.
It's in the parking lot of McDonald's right here on South Boulevard.
Oh.
And I'm like, why won't you tell people it's like they have healthy things at McDonald's? Like,
Yeah.
you're lying. It's the stupidest lie.
Well, where,
Hi,
why
MRL
does it
Show.
even
Hold on
matter
a second
where she
for
got
us,
into an
okay?
accident,
Right?
you
Yeah,
know?
but she's going around.
Thanks.
She's going around telling people it was at Nordstrom Rack, and I saw the piece of paper. I'm like, that says McDonald's on South Boulevard.
That's funny. I thought you were going to say Hooters because the Hooters is right there, too.
No. It's just like she's lying to everyone.
I'm going to tell you guys this because my husband doesn't watch Facebook Live.
Oh, boy.
This is going to be good.
But I took
That
his
is the
truck
best way
when
to
he
start.
first got it. And I had something to do at the epicenter. I don't know. But the truck is way too big to be at the epicenter. And I was coming out of like trying to leave, and you have to put your ticket in. So I got a little close to the wall trying to turn into that lane on one side, and I scraped the whole mirror, like from end to end. There was like this big white streak on it from the paint on the wall. And I was freaking out. I drove straight to Harris Teeter and went and got a magic eraser and spent 2 hours buffing it out. And then I had to lie about where I was for the 2 hours.
God. Remember when you got the Jeep wet, too? You're always doing something with cars.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with cars. I'm a bad driver, and
I don't know how to make that into a bit. Maybe I don't know what you're lying. I don't know what it is. But,
yeah.
But when she told me that, I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've heard all day. You're lying about where you got into an accident because you don't want to say you got into an accident at McDonald's.
I mean, it was on like a plastic piece, so like I don't know if I would do it with paint.
Right.
But
do you know why?
Maybe then you just need to get it repainted.
Maybe we should find out.
It's such a paint, you're gonna be able to tell where it is.
Oh, okay.
Doug says my favorite War of the Roses is the one that you called the guy and he sent the flowers to her sister that she lost. He found her. That's
Yeah,
the
that was
best.
a good one. We've played that on Best of. We have a good one coming up on Thursday. That's something, I know we say this a lot, but this is something that's never happened on War of the Roses before. We'll tell you that.
There's a lot of firsts with War of the Roses.
Well, we've only been doing it for like a year and a half.
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take the half.
I'm surprised we've gotten away with doing it this long, to be honest with you. How was that Kesha song? MRL, would you rather support my singing group, A Subaru? Because we will be performing Friday, October 6th for us, performing in the Sunshine Club Fall Dance at St. Plus X Catholic. We're doing some New Kids on the Block songs that we plan to do. This we will do for the love and the music. We do our best. That was a lot. Mr. Maney. Bad vibes to Iredell, Statesville schools. Roads are horrible. Trees down, no 2-hour delay. Traffic is horrendous.
Ooh.
Whoa. No
I'm
negative
coming into Facebook Live, everybody, to say hi.
My negative vibes is towards this witch who pawns her kids on everyone and puts guilty trips about them on people. Yes, I've got scammed on almost 500 helping her
Amber.
and her bills. And she has yet to offer pay any money back. And I'm pregnant and hasn't. I have to click see more. That's how big of a message that is.
People are saying we still never found out who Stacy with an E was.
Who's Stacy with an A?
Right. That's what people want to know. Do you ever listen to the show or no?
No. What do you mean Stacy with an E?
That's the girl from War of the Roses.
Oh, today?
Who Grant sent the flowers to.
Oh, who cares?
People care.
I care.
People want to know who he's cheating with.
You know, we record these, by the way, so long ago. I don't know what's what.
This was like Monday.
I still don't know what's what.
No, this one was a while ago.
Negative vibes to the family who lie about what help you give them and then try to play pity party. Man, there's a lot of people who want to do negative vibes.
Right? I knew this was going to be fun.
Oh. Just what negative vibes do you want to send someone? 704-570-9595 on Facebook Live. Brittany Davis says negative vibes to the people who drive slow in the fast lane.
Leave it to us to find a loophole in what's going on in the world. Everyone's sending positive vibes to the people in the Caribbean and Florida and in Houston, and they should. Those people need positive vibes. But let's be honest, the world's not perfect.
The world still churns. There's still people that's just screwing you over on a daily basis.
Like Emma just got screwed over from her boyfriend of 7 years, Grant, who sent the roses to someone else. So Emma clearly is not sending positive vibes to Grant today. But our phone lines are jammed up. Got a couple lines still open at 704-570-9595. Who do you wish a toe fungus on?
This is Nani and Charlotte. Welcome to the Maney Roy and the Ram Morning Show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Nani.
Hey, so I want to send bad vibes to my eventual mother-in-law.
Ooh, eventual mother-in-law. Why?
Yeah, okay, so obviously not obviously because you guys don't know me, but my fiance and I have been engaged for a little bit now, and this storm has put her on my couch.
Ooh.
And I'm not too content with it. They say company and fish after like 3 days. It needs to go.
It stinks.
No, it's not even been 24 hours. I'm done.
Oh.
That's a tough one. How do you tell your husband that? You haven't.
Well, if she's not gone when I get home, both of them are going to just sleep on my couch.
Where,
and I'm going to go
Nani, where is she from?
She lives close to us. I don't.
Okay, so why is she shacking up with you? Like, I can understand if she came
She's not
from
from
Florida
Florida,
or
right.
South Carolina, in the Charleston area.
No, I have no idea.
So
it's not like it flooded or anything.
So you don't know really why she's with you, which means you don't know how long she'll be with you.
Exactly.
How
like
strange.
I asked my fiance about it. I was like, "Hey, so when is it going to be? Just a house to us?" And he's like, "Oh, she's going home. Tomorrow. She's wanted to weather the storm. Da 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 da."
Weather the storm.
And now her charger is still at my house. Her toiletries, her clothes. I'm over it. Go. Bye.
Thanks, Nani.
So strange, Nani, that she's just staying there with no reason.
But nonetheless, a cool move because she evacuated. Like, even if you had no reason to evacuate, she still evacuated.
She evacuated down the block.
I miss my son. I'm going to go stay with him.
When in Rome, right?
I
Everybody's
guess.
evacuating. She's seeing it on the news.
When in Rome.
Yeah, when in Rome, you do like the Romans do, Roy.
Okay. Let's talk with Mary in Concord. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and the Red Morning Show.
Good morning.
Hey, Mary.
Morning. What's the negative vibe?
I just want to send negative vibes to the deadbeat parents out there that can't take care of their kids.
Boom. Yes.
Amen. Thank you, Mary.
I'm on board with that. Siri in Kings Mountain. You're on the MRL Morning Show.
Good morning, guys.
Hey. Who are you sending bad vibes to?
I want to send bad vibes to my soon-to-be mother-in-law.
Again.
On August 23rd, I found out, on my birthday, I found out that I was pregnant, and she is telling the whole family that this baby isn't her blood and that she's not going to help take care of it. And I'm like, you're not going to take care of it in the first place, but whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What a
and
mean mother-in-law.
Yeah, she's being, really brutal about it, and, it's a difficult situation for me because I was told I would never be able to have kids.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is kind of a blessing for you.
Yeah.
And you have somebody that's not feeling it.
Yeah. She's basically said that she disowned us, and I was like, well, you never gave us anything in the first place.
Well, good.
So.
She deserves toe fungus.
Yes.
Of the hardest kind. And I hope it's in a spot where she can't itch. Thanks, Siri. That stinks. And congratulations on being pregnant. That's awesome.
Elena in North Carolina is on the Maney, Roy, and the Red Morning Show. Who you sending the bad vibes to?
Elena? Okay. I don't know what happened there.
Brandy and Hickory is on the Maney, Roy, and the Red Morning Show.
Hey.
Hello. Who's the negative vibes going to?
My husband's new baby mama.
You mean your ex-husband?
We're not divorced yet.
Are you getting back together?
No, we're not getting back together. We've been divorced for about we've been separated for about 6 months now, and she's 7 weeks pregnant.
So, I mean, he moved on, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you find out that she was pregnant?
A charge on our bank account that was kind of fishy, and I asked him about it.
Yeah, you can't hide bye-bye baby.
Yeah. Yeah, there was you can't really hide that.
Yeah. All right. Sorry to hear that, Brandy. Good luck.
I know.
All right. I think we should stop.
Yeah.
I don't know, but see, deep down, I love this segment.
But everybody that calls in is bummed out.
I know. And I told Roy this morning, I'm making a conscious effort to be happier in my life. I want to smile, and this is bringing me down.
So you weren't part of the conversation when we said we were going to do this segment.
No.
Sorry, Lorraine. Anonymous in Charlotte. She wants to send bad vibes to her landlord.
So does a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Let's find out real quick.
Just really quickly, Anonymous, what's going on?
Oh, she's just trying to illegally evict us because she got caught by the school system that she's using my address. And she's not living there, and now she's scrambling. And
Now she
making
needs
us
to live
leave in
there.
2 weeks because she needs to live there.
So she's trying to kick you out in 2 weeks so she can live there for the school system.
Yeah, she gave me an email on September 1st and said in 14 days we're moving back into our house.
All right, Anonymous, give her the toe fungus like none other.
Yeah, she needs it. Like, don't screw us over. My son just started school.
Oh, sorry.
Good luck, Anonymous.
Ugh.
All right, Lorraine, what do you have coming up in the dirty?
Well, I hate to report more bad news, but Mel B hopes somebody gets toe fungus because she is under investigation for criminal charges. I'll tell you for what, coming up in 10 minutes in the dirty.
So my parents...
If anybody thinks they have a bad life, just re-listen to that segment again.
My parents did the exact same thing with the school thing. The exact
Did they evict
same
somebody,
thing.
though, in 2 weeks?
No, they didn't evict
Yeah.
them. There was
you
just a
got
deal
caught.
that any mail that comes to the house put aside, so I didn't have to change schools. The exact same thing. And then the school thought they caught me. They sat me in the principal's office. They questioned me. I was like, no, we just
Bryan
got multiple
Cranston
houses.
plays his therapist. That's funny. Why would they question you?
Because they think they figured it out because there was another kid that enrolled into
And
the
I
school
bet
system.
you just sang like a bird.
No. I was smooth, man. I was smooth.
Oh, will you tell him to turn that down, please?
I mean, he wears headphones. I don't know why that needs to be so loud.
Will you tell
But I don't want to meet with him today.
Ooh. Did he get you Kesha tickets?
Huh?
Did he get you Kesha tickets?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if I can't listen to the song.
Oh, yeah, when Loren had a talk. That was awesome. You specifically went back to your
I know.
studio to listen to Kesha.
All righty, guys, I got to go to work. Where's everybody listening to us from? Like, let's see if we can find the person who's listening to us the furthest away from Charlotte. Where are you listening to us from? Who is watching us from the furthest location from Charlotte?
Yeah. Maybe you are in Lancaster. That's pretty south.
And I think my green microphone is keeping people here.
Yeah, there's 104 people. And share this video, by the way.
Nashville?
If you share the video, I will shout you out.
Baltimore, Lexington, Kentucky.
Peachland, Medford, Oregon.
Ooh,
Albemarle.
that could be the winner. Medford, Oregon could be the winner.
Morganton.
Unless our friend from South Africa is watching.
That's true. Well, how south is she? Good question.
Good point. Good point. I think Oregon, South Africa. I still think South Africa wins. Illinois.
Claremont,
Panama City Beach, Florida.
That's
we hope you're okay.
South. Monroe. Alan says in Brickhouse, West Yorkshire, UK. Says Alan. Hello. God save the Queen.
Alan might be our winner.
God save the Queen. I'm in Liberty outside of Burlington.
How does somebody in the UK find us?
Yeah, how does that happen? And are we entertaining to you? Because I'm pretty sure we have strange voices.
Yes, we're not the best presenters in the United States. If you think you found them, you haven't.
Keep looking.
Yeah.
If you're trying to model your shows after ours, don't.
Forest City, North Carolina. No Lori today?
Yeah, no Lori today.
It's kind of cool that Lori has a life and doesn't always check in. You know what I mean? Like, not that people that check in all the time don't have it, but like Lori, I just imagine Lori just sits at her computer all day and watches QVC.
Didn't she say she had a hair appointment or something?
Yeah, and that takes like her whole day.
It
Alan
really
says
does.
we are the best presenters. Oh my gosh, Alan, then UK radio as we know it is. This one that's not doing so. Hey, maybe we can syndicate in the UK. Wouldn't that be cool? No.
No, unless maybe they want to do a phone slam. How late do y'all work, Chad? Christopher Carnes wants
I'm here
to know.
until 6 p.m. every day.
Roy's usually the first one out of here, and how do we know? Because he picks up his bag and says, "All right, y'all."
Is it? Oh, well, I go home and do stuff.
No,
Here's
it's
the
fine.
thing.
No, Cheryl, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like Lori. I just imagine Lori
doesn't have a life.
And I'm not speaking bad because she's not here. I'd say the same thing. Yes, exactly. I would think that Lori sits on her computer all day and watches QVC, but she disappears a lot.
Well,
which
she
means
has
that
a husband
she has other
and a
things going
mother-in-law.
on. But you wouldn't know that, is my point.
I know that.
And Cheryl, I demand that you check in every single day. I would be mad if you didn't.
I demand it too. And you're going to do it for me, Cheryl.
When I say dua, you say leapa. Dua,
Lipa.
Dua,
Lipa.
All right.
Yeah. You want to meet Dua Lipa?
Yes.
Get up close and personal?
Yes.
Go to kiss951.com. Register for your chance to win. To meet Dua Lipa, she's going to be in the Kiss Studios this Thursday.
There you go. We'll see you there now on kiss951.com.
Oh, I feel special now, says Cheryl. Jason says, good morning, guys, and Miss Loren from BS Boiling Springs. I guess I should say that. Oh, by the way, if you share the video, let me know so I can shout you out. Not shoot you. Oh, my God. Shout you out. What's going on, guys? What's going on?
I'm going to do Jim Carrey again.
Ooh, Loren's prepping for her dirty.
What? Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, cool.
Graphics. Yeah, we have graphics now.
Does anybody want to know anything about Joffrey, who controls the buttons of the picture that you see?
And also, I just want to let you know that Amanda Lynn shared and Amber Rose shared.
Oh, good. All right, and we'll do a quick segment, Ask Joffrey.
Yes.
Whose real name is Jeffrey, who's also been known as Josh.
I can't even pronounce your name. Annalena says, I've seen you on My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Yes, you have. We're the morning show that's on that, well, we used to be, on that national television show.
Yep.
She should be there boring without her. Oh.
Wait, the show's boring without... Wait, you mean
That
My
was
Big Fat
so
Fabulous Life is
backhanded.
boring without us?
Yeah, I think she means that our
show
show's
is
boring without
Whitney.
And, I
Whitney.
mean, Whitney was hardly on the show, except like in the 9 o'clock hour. Whitney was never like really on Facebook Live.
I know. I think they're just big fans of Whitney.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're just talking out of turn.
They're not here for us.
They're not here for us. They're here for Whitney. Crystal shared the video, which, by the way, is fine. We'll
I
take
love
it.
the new microphones and the new effects, says Shannon.
We had a whole new release, didn't we? We're just changing things up.
Still no questions for Joffrey.
But
Sorry,
no, we
buddy.
still have one. Cheryl says, "Is Josh free?"
Oh, Josh free.
Josh free, single.
Josh, right?
Are you single? Talking to the mic,
Whoa,
buddy. Say hi
talking
to
to the
everybody.
microphone. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
What do you enjoy doing?
Over this past
Perfect
weekend,
date.
perfect date
Yep.
is watching all the games on NFL Sunday.
Okay, that's the worst date, Josh free.
Huh.
The worst. We're gonna have to help him out. And says, "Sorry, mean. I miss Whitney. You guys are good. Sorry, so mean. You be mean live from Derry, Northern Ireland."
I like that we were talking about Jeffrey. Then the minute we started talking about us, we jumped off at Jeffrey. Sorry, Jeffrey. We got to talk more about us.
We'll come back to Jeffrey when if somebody was. That is so typical of us too. Kristen wants to know: is he cute?
Not really, no.
Yeah,
Let me see.
Sure
Let me see.
is.
Yeah, he's got looks like he's got a little bit of an edge
hop
to
in
him.
Loren's
Here, let me see.
camera.
Give me.
Yeah,
Hop in Loren's camera.
here.
Hop in
Go
Loren's
get in
camera.
Loren's camera. First, change it.
We'll show you. Come show them how cute you are.
See? Wave or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his full beard.
Yeah.
Dimples. The dimples for days.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. He's a Virginia
Nice
Tech
straight
fan
teeth.
and a Dallas Cowboy
Oh,
fan.
you are a Virginia Tech fan. I should have known, picked up on that.
Jeffrey could come see me at
He
work
always
and see
wears
all the
BT
games
stuff.
on Sunday. Shannon says Shannon works at Buffalo Wild Wings up in Concord, I
And
believe.
let me tell you, we met Shannon one time, and I still want to go hang out with her at B-Dubs.
Yes.
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 They couldn't
Dua
see
Lipa.
you.
Dua Lipa.
They couldn't.
Yeah, no, they can.
But
That's
it's
per
like,
JR.
Oh, it's cut off. Oh my God. It's-
Wow. Get back there, Jeffrey.
come on back over.
Try again,
You look like
squad.
the dude from behind the fence.
Of Home Improvement.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, he's cute. Hello, Jeffrey,
hang on,
someone
you didn't
says.
see his face. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I mean, you just saw his
This
crotch.
time.
Squat down.
And by the
son.
way, we're going to talk about men's crotches later on in the show today.
We are?
Yep.
About a certain girth and length.
What?
Yeah, go Cowboys. Oh, no. Oh, God, we're losing
I know
people.
when.
I think we're losing people.
Oh, no. We're back. We're back. Once Joffrey got his crotch out of the way,
Yeah.
our numbers started going back up.
There you go. That's Joffrey, everybody.
Cute. Yep.
Dimples.
Dimples for
Dimples.
days.
This is Audra.
And this is his last week, everybody.
I know. How sad.
Brittany says I started listening to y'all because of Whitney. Really, Brittany? That's awesome. Thank you.
You came for Brittany, but stayed for us, didn't you?
She's like, I'm actually waiting for Whitney to come back.
We're not on the show this season.
Yeah.
Whitney didn't do her internship
Yeah.
here.
When's her show start, though?
Fall.
I have no idea. I haven't seen any teasers.
I'm hungry.
Oh, he did something wrong.
Britt says it's a better view of you without your face.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I may have to go get into that.
Here we go. Get ready for the dirty, everybody. This is Loren's time to shine. What?
She said it's a better view that way.
Love having fun with our viewers on Facebook Live on the Kiss 95.1 Facebook page.
Yeah, but we're pimping out interns, though. So, like, if you go to Kiss 95.1 on Facebook, we're, like, saying, like, look at this intern. He's single.
But they're on fire right now, so there's that. All right, so we all know that Mel B is going through a divorce, but she's now under criminal investigation because police are now saying that she threatened a witness who was going to testify against her.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
You
so I
can't do
guess
that.
she got to her first, and this witness was going to testify to the fact that they did in fact have threesomes with the nanny, and that Mel B was the one who called the shots in all of this. So now there is that investigation. We'll keep you updated on its outcome. Jim Carrey, he went to Fashion Week, and I'm really not sure what's happening here, but he does an interview with E! News, and everybody is taken off guard because you would typically think if you're at Fashion Week, you're all in. Not Jim Carrey.
I'm doing just fine. I just, there's no meaning to any of this. So I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
That's nice.
And I believe in his eyes, he probably does find Fashion Week meaningless.
Oh, yeah, I think he probably went and he was like so annoyed with the fact that everyone was all in.
Yeah, on fashion.
But that's their careers,
Yeah,
That's why they're all in on it.
And I love Jim Carrey, but Jim, you did Ace Ventura. You talked out of your butt in both Ace Ventura and Ace Ventura 2. So let's not act like you're above anything.
Right.
Right? You did the mask.
And you don't go to the Mecca and then just poo-poo on somebody's parade. Come on, guys.
Right.
All right. So Ryan Gosling says that he took classes for ballet as a kid, and he gave them up because he was uncomfortable. He thought they were too girly, and now he wished he would have kept them up. He still takes classes from time to time, which I think is pretty cool. Football players used to take ballet classes. I don't know if they still do. I think they've moved on to yoga now.
I told you earlier in the show, when I learned how to play hockey, my dad put me in figure skating, which I thought was so lame because I wanted the hockey skates. I had the figure skates. And nonetheless, fast forward, I turned out to be one of the better skaters on the ice most of the time.
Good
Roy,
for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. My dad never told me that.
Oh.
Well, we're proud of you.
Thanks.
All right. I've got a what Loren likes for you.
What's hot? What's trending? What should everybody go out and grab? What does Loren like?
I love this. If you need a little good in your life, there is something called a cause box. It is a monthly subscription, but they take and find the best jewelry, home hardware, skincare products that go to a good cause, and they send them to you per month. And what I loved about it is that the Giving Key was part of it. That's kind of how I found it.
Yeah.
And if you don't know the story behind the Giving Key, it's a fashion necklace that you wear and you give to somebody else when they need a little pick-me-up. So, and it all goes to a good cause. So I love this, and you can find all the details at kiss951.com.
Cool. What do nurses, a Denver hospital, and a male's private parts all have in common?
Oh, my
boy.
gosh.
The story coming up in 8 minutes. You're going to want to hear this.
What?
Here, Loren, you can do it. It'll be good for you.
When we said we were going to talk about male crotches, I thought it was a joke.
Oh, no, we're going there. Let's ask our Facebook Live female audience, okay? And this all ties back to Jeffrey standing here with his crotch in the camera.
Yep.
Men typically look at boobs and butt, and then face and legs or whatever. Now, do women gaze, look, or stare at male crotches? I honestly don't know. I don't think I've ever asked that question before. Loren says no.
Not unless it is like obnoxiously in your face. Like if you're in a Speedo, we're probably going to look.
Okay,
Right.
but at like a club or no, huh? You don't.
And I think that if it's too obnoxious, they're afraid.
Yeah.
I think that if it's so obnoxious,
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Oh, get away from me."
Then we'll look if it's obnoxious and it's like legit out there for
But I
everyone
mean, would
to see.
your girlfriend ever tap you and be like, "Oh my God, look at that"?
Yeah, if it was
Okay, so girls do
obnoxious.
talk about it.
Yeah, but it's not
But not
like
the way you probably look at an ass.
yeah.
Gay men are also allowed to answer this question. I can't ask Nicole because she's a lesbian and she, like,
But
it's probably the most.
Just the same.
It would be like maybe
No, she. Watch this. Hey, when you go out to the club, do you ever look at a man's crotch just to see how big it is?
and it's in your face. Like it's well, I don't want to say in your face, but
Nah.
All right. Most women are saying no, never, no, only if you catch a glimpse and it's just wow, says Cheryl. Okay. Well, wait to hear about these nurses in Denver.
how
I
did
hope
you
they're not
tease
looking
this
at my
whole thing?
crotch.
How did you tease this whole thing? Like, did you go?
I just said, what are the nurses in what a nurse is, a hospital in Denver, and a man's crotch have in common?
Okay. Because I don't. I mean, this.
Sarah says
doesn't
definitely
have a
not.
fantastic ending.
Oh my God! So now the women are gonna lie.
I don't think they're lying. I don't think they look at men's crotches the way you look at a woman's butt.
Boobs.
Or boobs. I don't think they look at crotches that way. I think they probably look at asses in the same way you look at an ass.
Ask the question.
I bet they look into like how built they are, how muscular they are. I'm nothing to look
See,
at.
Pentelope says sometimes she's honest.
Sometimes
Pentelope Macma, coolest name ever. Crotch starer.
Did y'all hear about the guys getting Botox in their balls?
No. Why?
But you have my attention,
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Because they get wrinkly. Why? I mean.
Lorena says she looks at the guy's butt.
I did see
Yeah,
that.
that's
yeah.
different.
Oh yeah, I'll compliment a dude if he's got a nice butt.
I wish I had an ass. It's just like back and then legs. That's all I have.
What did Whitney
There's
call that?
A
bag.
A bag. Like, well, I don't even know. That's weird. What she had. With
Like
that.
the butt goes right into your leg.
Yeah, but she actually has a butt. I don't. Like, I have to constantly. Like, I wish I didn't have to pull my pants up. I wish my ass was so big it just stayed there. I wish that I struggled getting my jeans on, not this way, but this way.
There's some pants that Lauren can fit in that I can't.
I told you to get a skinnier cut.
But even if, but you know what I mean? I don't have a butt.
Get a tighter cut.
What I should
Your
do?
pants are too baggy.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to. We hear you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get butt pads and see if anybody notices. That's what I want to do.
Put 2 balloons in there.
Those for girls. Put in their jeans.
I'm going to wait for me. I want to see if anyone compliments my ass.
Cheryl says it's called no ass tail.
That's what I have.
Called no acetol.
That's
That's
No
what she's
acetol.
saying.
Yeah.
No acetol. I said tail.
I like it.
Suffer from no acetol.
I suffer from no acetol.
I think I have a nice ass.
Yeah. Well.
You have nice legs.
Thank you.
Now I want to see
Why'd you
your
shoot her
legs.
to look like that?
Because that was
What,
a
she
weird
can't
compliment. I've
me?
never seen it. Come over here. Come over here. I want to
Thank
see
you.
your legs. Let me see you. Like, stand up.
Hold on, I gotta run traffic.
I want to see
Now all
your
of a sudden I
legs.
feel like a piece of meat. You want me to get naked and you guys can draw me?
Yes.
Like a class? Wouldn't that be awesome? If I was just standing on the counter nude? That's what I said, Cheryl.
Yeah, get some skinny jeans.
That's what my wife said. My wife, because I'm short, I have short legs. She said the skinnier the jeans, the better your legs look. And I'm wearing some skinnies today, actually.
Cantaloupe says you guys are killing me now.
No, wait till we get back on the air.
And we get to talk about this nonsense.
What do we have today?
Nothing.
Nothing. Tomorrow we have golf.
No, today we have some event you have to go to, some charity event, right?
No, that's not today. That got moved.
Oh, they got moved?
You?
The Hemby thing.
I thought we had a charity
him.
event.
Yeah.
It's the Dunkin' Donuts Hemby thing. That's next week. It's the 22nd.
Are you going to the office?
Someone said there's awkward silence. Is there awkward silence?
Okay.
Oh, see, he stood up, but he walked away. I want to look at Maney's legs and see if they're sexy. That's what I want.
Okay.
And you can take this clip and repeat it forever. Good morning from Myrtle Beach. Myra, how is it? I heard there was a hurricane. You know what I noticed? I stretch a lot.
Me
By
too.
watching the videos.
Yeah, me too.
I look at the video, I'm always looking at a constant stretch. By the way, if you have shared this video, let us know and I'll shout you.
Makes me want to stretch
out.
right now. I'll resist. I'll resist.
Let me know if there's been a sharing thing. And also, we're going to be talking about crotches. So if you know your crotch size, 704-570.
How are crotches measured?
With a ruler. Did you ever date a guy that stuffed his crotch?
No. No, but I told you I broke up with somebody over
A small crotch.
yeah.
That was.
I tooted and it was louder than I thought. And Tori was walking the other way. And I know she heard it. I didn't think it was going to be that loud.
I think Tori's cool. I don't think you'll get an HR
I'm
complaint.
still embarrassed.
Oh my
It was
god.
like this.
Oh my god!
Yeah, come on.
What was that? Why'd you do that?
Does that print?
You're awful.
Let me hear.
You just want to hear your part.
Yeah, I know. Let me hear. That was awesome. That's everything.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you guys.
Lorraine shared the video. Someone told me to look up Scrotox. What does putting Botox in your scrotum do?
Scrotox.
Yeah.
I want to know what it does.
How long before they start yelling at me for tooting in the studio?
Who?
I think.
Us? I'm already.
No,
I'm
the chat.
The chat.
Oh, I don't know.
How many have?
I'm wondering if it's just like not updating or. Oh, it is.
It's not going to stink. It was just air.
You're silent.
I didn't think it was going to be that loud. Like sometimes I have like real quiet ones.
So if it's silent, it's deadly. If it's loud, it doesn't stink. Is that the? Yeah. No one's commenting about it on mine. By the
Maybe
way.
they couldn't hear it.
Maybe my toot ruined the system.
I don't know if my chat's updating. What's your latest one, Joff? Oh well, no. It looks like Roy. Looks like Roy's got to play with his constant moving. No one commented on the fart? Really?
Good, sweet.
Really?
Oh, maybe people don't have have mute on, which is the best way to listen to us.
All right, guys, here we go. Talking about sizes.
Go right into it, Loren.
Okay.
Cheryl said she heard it.
So what, are we just going to rename the show Crotch Talk? Is that what we're going to be calling this?
Yes.
It's Crotch Talk.
Finally, something we can get ratings for.
Yeah, finally something I'm really interested in. What is it?
Yeah, so if you've ever checked out a guy's crotch, clearly you're not alone. Because 5 nurses just got in trouble after hospital administration learned that they were oodling over a man's most private areas.
No way.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Multiple staff members took part in this, and they've all since been suspended or let go.
How embarrassing. Like, why are you suspended?
Yeah.
I parked in the wrong spot.
Are
you
you
make something up.
Yeah.
You know, I was in an accident, and I was in one of those. They took me to the hospital, and they they literally cut your clothes off.
Yeah, they have to.
In the ER. And I was really nervous about that because they knew who I was.
Right.
Because they were saying, "Oh, you're Roy from the radio," and I'm like butt naked.
Yeah.
And they can see my, kibbles and bits.
Did they giggle and then walk out?
I don't know. It felt so uncomfortable.
I feel a little vulnerable
You know
right
who
now.
you know who I am, and you see me naked. I hate that.
Well, that's what happened to someone. They went to the hospital for something and then ended up having these people oodle at their kibbles and bits.
The patient was so happy.
Well in doubt.
That was further than I was going to
Okay.
go. Yeah. So happy, so blessed
Yeah.
that the nurses couldn't keep their multiple nurses.
Multiple nurses.
Did they take
5 people got let go over this.
Did they take selfies?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Sending it to people. You've got to see this.
Wow.
Well, here's a question I have. And
Okay.
and by the way, for the record, we are going to lean a little adult here. Well, maybe we shouldn't
Clearly.
Because schools are
school
delayed.
is late. All right, forget it. I forgot. I forgot. School's delayed. Let's not talk about this.
School's under a
It's too
2-hour
late
delay.
now.
No. We just won't go any further. We'll do
Okay.
it tomorrow.
Yeah,
All right.
we should push this because
Yeah.
schools are literally on a 2-hour delay. There's probably children listening right now.
Yes, people in Facebook Live are talking about HIPAA violations too. It's true.
Oh, for the nurses?
Yes.
Absolutely. But still very unprofessional. But we'll talk about that more. Join us here tomorrow because there is a question. I don't. We talked about it off air. We want to know. Like, is that something that women
do you look at? That area?
Yeah.
Is that the area you go to? And I
Right.
don't think that is the area that women go to. That's just my personal opinion.
Okay. Well, we'll discuss that a little further.
Okay.
You know what? How about this?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We'll have the conversation on Facebook Live. If you want to engage and you don't have kids around, Kids 95.1 on Facebook, and we'll talk about it when we get off the radio. But until then, let's find something else to talk about.
All right. We got so many things to talk about. We sit in our office and we discuss things that we want to bring you guys in the conversation to. And one of them was the other day we were talking about what would we all be doing if we weren't doing radio? Remember that?
Yeah, I would probably go back to 911.
Okay. And I said I probably would run a landscape company.
So this is not in a fantasy land.
No, this
like,
is
what
what
would you
would-
go back
yeah.
and redo?
Like, I'm imagining if my boss came in today and was like, Roy, the show's moving in a different direction, you're fired, I'd probably immediately go get a big job as 911. No, ideally, I'd love to consult.
Right.
You
But
know.
let's take radio. Like, let's take our whole radio career out.
Oh, okay.
Something entirely different than what you're doing now. Like, I would be a landscaper. There's no doubt about it. I'd have a landscape truck, and that's what I did to get through college. That's what I would do.
Okay.
I think I would do interior design.
Ooh, you're good at that.
Well, first of all, I love shopping and spending other people's money.
Yeah.
So that's like the perfect job for me.
Dallas
And-
knows that.
Well, yeah, but like when my mom got her new place and like family gets a new place, they usually call me to help them outfit it. So
Yeah.
it's just something that I have fun doing.
So 911.
I'm going to be, if I never got into radio, I don't know. I'd probably be in the first responding field. I don't know if it'd be 911, though.
Okay. Maybe firefighter, EMT, something like that.
Police, who knows?
Okay. All right. So here's what we need you to do. Dial us up. Tell us what you do and what you would do if it wasn't, your occupation. Because there's a new study that says 53% of people will end up doing 2 things in their career, and their second one that they want to be doing will actually become reality.
Wow.
That's a big percentage of people.
It's like their backup plan.
And it also says it's a sad state. It's sometimes what the job situation is. A lot of people are being laid off, so your little backup plan becomes.
Well, I don't want to do that as my backup plan. That's just a thing I know.
I know. That's the same thing with me. But that's where we're at in the in the world.
Yeah.
Your backup plan might become reality. 704-570-9595. What do you do, and then what would you love to do if you weren't doing it?
Kenneth wants to know, what 911 center did you work at? I worked for Roanoke County Police 911
Here, do you want to hang on to this or no?
in Virginia.
Oh.
Are you CALIA certified? I remember CALIA. I remember all that. The APCO conference. APCO. Do you guys want to bring up a crotch talk, or are we good to let it?
Let it go.
Let it go.
Should we say goodbye?
I don't know. We have 110 people watching. Should we say goodbye?
I think so.
I don't know, buddy. I think we should end at 9 when the show ends.
I think we should punish everyone.
Punish everyone for yeah, so 911 just like what I know, Kenneth. Because I was up on the national standards, and so I know that I know that I have the know-how to go to any city and do it.
Hey, the MRL show, can you hold on a second?
So,
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
by the way, power to you guys. Get to listen to a lot of messed up things.
Tina Porter in the house.
They don't want us to go. Cheryl said no, don't go. Why do you think we have so many people watching today? What's different about today?
It's your glow.
2 hour delay, you think so?
It's Roy's glow.
The fact that I have pink eye?
It looks worse. Your left eye. Look, it looks red, doesn't it?
I feel it.
Show everybody on your Facebook Live. Look at Roy's eye. Isn't it getting pink eye?
Roy's a
Zoom in.
hypochondriac. Don't do
I
this
feel
to
it.
him.
I feel it swelling. I feel it.
Tina said she'd be an actor.
I feel like it's watering up too. I am a hypochondriac. Don't
I think
do
in a
this to me.
fantasy land, I would either be an actor or a storm chaser.
Yeah, in Fantasyland, I'd probably do TV. Something in TV. I wouldn't mind producing television shows. I really wouldn't mind that. In
Wow.
Fantasy world. Or
Line
acting.
one is two completely different things.
I would love to be a sports photographer. I had the chance to go to several Panthers training camps and get a few great pictures of the players, says Crystal. You know, we had the opportunity to go into the Panthers locker room. Oh, that's the place to be.
Now let's talk crotch.
Let's talk crotch talk. That's where the real photo should be.
Are you going to come into the Panthers locker room with us this year? I don't know. Usually after the first game, like the first week of practice.
Yes.
We could fire away some questions.
Yes.
It's the only time of the year that I actually care about sports.
Question.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be there?
Oh, I don't know. Probably Maney. Oh, like in the locker room? Everyone.
Oh my God. No.
You might even
But
see.
they tell you, but the media people tell you who you can and can't talk to. Like, okay, Luke's open for availability in 10 minutes. Cam's never open for availability because he just does his press conference. But he'll say hi to us because he likes us.
Okay. So
But if you go over there and talk to him, then other news people come around and the media people get annoyed.
Okay. So Greg and TZ and Benjamin and Luke and Rivera.
Taylor says, I got to meet you guys at the Cleveland County Fair. Y'all are my favorite, and I just wanted to say thanks for starting every day off with me. You make my drive to work enjoyable. We need to go back to the Cleveland
When's
County
it coming
Fair. When's
again?
it coming?
I know, we do
It's
need to go
in
back.
October, I think.
Let's go.
Lorena and I went on a helicopter ride in the Cleveland County Fair.
We sure did.
I couldn't fit. There was some weight issues. Evidently, you don't want one side leaning too far to the other.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I didn't want to get in it. I got my $30 stuffed animal that night, and I was happy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You did great. You were popping those balloons, boy. All right, everybody on Facebook Live, pick a number between 5 and 18. Go.
Got my number. You know it?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
7.
He was right. Do it again. All right, between 5 and 18. I got my number. What do you think it is?
13.
God, he's good.
Tina says you guys could ride the helicopter together. You guys would balance it out. That's sweet.
Tina says what?
Tina said you guys could ride the helicopter together. She'll balance you out.
I need yeah. I don't know how it works.
Oh, good. Thank you. 8, 9, 8, 13, 12. Whichever number comes up twice is the one we're going to use. 7. Perfect. I already have 7 in. Oh, my God.
This will forever make my day. I can't believe he did that, says Mariana. What did he do? Do the number thing again. Oh, wait, no. I'm reading something else. I'm reading a different video. Okay. What? Pick a number between 3 and 7, Maney.
Okay, got it.
Your number is 4.
It was.
See?
I try it with Loren.
We all know each other so well.
Loren.
That you can read our minds.
Pick a number between 23 and 19.
You usually start with the smaller number.
I know.
You got it?
Yep.
All right. It's 20.
Man, how did you know that?
No, it was 21.
No, it's 20.
No, it's 20.
Yep. We're just magical. This is such a stupid
All right,
bit.
pick a number between 1 and 50.
Okay. Got it.
42.
Son of a bitch.
No, it was not. All right, Lauren, try me.
Okay, pick a number between 34 and 42.
Got it.
39.
8.
38. I was close.
You should have
pick a number between 40 and 43.
Got it.
41.
Shit. Now you actually did get that right. You actually literally
There's
get that
probably
right.
some scientific explanation on how we can pick it. Like our brains probably go to the lowest.
You don't want to go 40. You don't want to do 43.
Yeah, there's something
So it's a
to that.
50-50 shot probably between 41 and 42.
Let's play this on the air. All right, everybody call in
Oh
with a
my
number.
gosh.
Just mailing it in.
Stupidest radio bit ever. The day we talk contracts, we do some stupid shit like that.
Let me get this straight what you did on the radio today. Did you guess people's numbers? Yeah, man. Yes, Brian, it was really happening. And somehow we got more viewers.
And we did it for a solid 10 minutes. I want to win the zombie wedding. We met you at Charlotte Pride and was so excited, says Pacey. Well, just go fill out the thing online and maybe you win. I don't know. Leroy says, what is my name listening to while trying to talk? Well, your name is Leroy.
Leroy.
My name is Roy. I used to be Leroy.
I mean, Roy's had all kinds of names.
Mm-hmm. Let's just go in a land of make-believe, and let's say whatever you're currently doing didn't work out, and then you never went into that career. What would you be doing?
We're curious how different the career you're in and the career you would want to be in are. You know what I mean? A new study came out and said 53% of people actually end up taking their second career after losing their job in their first career. And, you know, so like, for instance, if I wasn't in radio, I'd probably be mowing your yards.
Plan B becomes Plan A.
I love being outside. I love the smell of grass. And you don't have to work if it rains. How beautiful is that?
That is a pretty good deal.
Thought so.
But I would want to live in, like, Seattle.
And then you wouldn't make any money.
This is Alec in Clover. Welcome to the Maney Roy the Red Morning Show.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're fantastic. What do you currently do?
I lay concrete.
Okay, so if you weren't laying concrete, what would you be doing for a living?
I'd be an airline stewardess.
Ooh.
I think that's a good career. You get to fly all over the place and see new people all the time.
And that is so far different than what you're doing right now, Alec. Are you working at the airport?
No, I'm just We're not at work yet.
I know, but it would be cool because the airport here, for those of you that might maybe listening and don't know, but the Charlotte Airport's going under a huge amount of construction. That's why I thought maybe Alec was daydreaming watching the planes coming in and out. But Roy, let's make Alec's dream come true. Alec Clover, let's make his dream come true. Alec, go ahead and make the announcement like you are a flight attendant, okay?
All right, I'm a flight attendant.
That's not what you say in the cabin. You have to be like...
Ladies and gentlemen, please...
Loren travels all the time. Make sure your seat backs are up. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, what?
Okay. Just do this. Just say, make sure your seat backs and trays are in their upright position.
Make sure your seatbelt and trays up in the right position.
Okay.
Boom.
We're going to work on it. It's okay. That was a great first try.
Yeah, and thank you for flying with American Air.
Now back to my concrete job.
Nathan and Waxhaw. That's Maney's stomping grounds. Welcome to the Maney Roy and the Red Morning Show.
Hey, guys. Thank you.
Hi, Nathan. Yesterday at about 4:15, I lost power.
Did you?
In Waxhaw for about 3 hours. Were you out too?
We didn't lose power, but last night at school we did lose power. We got to go home early.
There you go.
Interesting. Okay. Well, what do you currently do?
So I'm currently an engineering student. I'm one semester away from graduating. I'll graduate after this semester. I work with my family's construction company here in Charlotte. We've been in business for 43 years, so we've been blessed. But if I could do something else, and don't get me wrong, I like being an engineering student. I like doing the construction work. But if I could do something else, I'd love to be a state trooper. I think of what they do and all the stuff that they just provide to the community and the whole stigma, their whole, the feel of being one is just really cool.
Yeah. It's so interesting that people are kind of so far away from, from one career to the other.
Right.
I knew
Thanks, Nathan.
A police officer, Nathan, that he did something that made six-figure income, and he retired at 40 years old. He went to go join the academy. He became a cop at the age of 42.
Wow.
And so he had a whole nother career.
They accept you at 42?
Yeah. Yeah.
I still got some time.
I mean, he was physically fit. I mean, he was in shape.
Yeah, I think if you pass all the tests.
Yeah.
There's something to the trooper look. Like the whole hat.
The glasses.
Well, the hat is cool. And I like troopers because they don't have to deal with the whole criminal stuff. They just write tickets.
Hi, my name is Maney, and I love troopers, especially the ones that work 77 and 485. Once again, my name is Maney.
I drive.
So if anyone ever pulls me over.
I typically do 76 on 485, which is a 70-mile-an-hour speed limit. I think that's okay.
If y'all ever see a white Ford Taurus, that's me. Don't pull me over.
Virginia plates.
This is Ashley and Waxhaw. Welcome to the Maney Roy and the Red Morning Show.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Hey.
All right, Ashley, what would you be doing if you weren't doing your current career?
All right. Well, I'm going to be a little different. I've already made the change because I was miserable in my first career. I was in sales. So I decided to go back to school for occupational therapy. So I'm studying health sciences, and I'm also doing music on the side. So I decided to go ahead and make it happen.
I might be stupid. What's occupational therapy?
No, you're fine. A lot of people get it confused. It's sort of like physical therapy, but rather than getting someone to actually move again, it's more so, say you've got like a stroke victim, you're helping them actually become independent again and help them live on their own.
That's very cool. So
cool.
how far away are you from making this full-time thing now?
2 years. I just got accepted into the program, so I've...
Good for you.
Thank you.
Good job, Ashley.
I love that.
Fellow Waxhaw
I just like
resident.
when people make themselves happy. Like, she wasn't happy in her career, and she's like, you know what? I just need to change. You do you, girl.
That's hard, though.
I know, but it is such a leap of faith, but I have such respect for people that do that for themselves.
Agreed.
This is Kayla in Huntersville. Welcome to the MRL Morning Show. What do you currently do?
I'm currently a teacher.
A teacher. Okay, so let's say, for whatever reason, you're not a teacher. What would you be doing?
I would be a sports broadcaster.
Really? A sports broadcaster? That is completely different than teaching.
Well, being a teacher is slightly like sports broadcasting. You got to be like...
In what way?
You're performing every day.
You're performing every day, and you're busy talking. Like, Michael, sit down. Jennifer, don't touch that. You're almost doing play-by-play.
That's true.
And they write on the marker boards. Teachers write on marker boards. They write on the TV screens as sports broadcasters.
Yeah, the telestrator.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
You two could make a connection for anything, and I love it.
You practically are a sports broadcaster. Put the headset on next time you teach.
Thanks, Kayla.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
I love this segment, by the way.
Isn't it stupid?
I love this more than the crotch talk that we were going to do.
Well, it's true. Everybody has themselves a dream. Like, I think Alec, wasn't that his name, who wanted to do he's a concrete worker and wants to be a flight attendant. That's so different.
Yeah.
You know?
That is so different.
We gotta-
And some people, by the way, because we're on Facebook Live, and they're like, if my flight attendant said, "Doom, I'm a flight attendant," they'd all be scared. I think he was just confused.
Yeah,
Chelsea said, I'm a server and work at the Chamber of Commerce, but I would like to be a baker or a florist.
Those are two separate things. A baker or a florist, that's not even in the same realm.
Don't yell at her, Roy.
know.
I mean,
I'm
this
not-
is supposed to be a
She
nice
likes like a
segment.
home economics feel, okay?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying those are like two separate. I don't know.
All right, we'll be back. It's the MRL Morning Show. Kiss 95.1.
Pacey says, I've always wanted to be on the radio like y'all, but never went for it. Don't. It pays awful. I'm actually going to probably
It's
become
a shrinking industry.
I'm probably
man.
going to be in concrete.
I'm going to be a concrete flight attendant.
We're all going to our second career job.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a good reason for us to do this segment.
To learn. Yeah, we're
we got to
trying
know what else is out there.
Yeah, I mean, like our future is like doing a podcast somewhere in my kitchen. Like that's our future. Is Maney and Larry coming over and we're just huddled in a kitchen doing a podcast
For no money. Wow, Amanda said florist for me, but I'd love to work in a bakery too.
Really? So, but see, I get that. Those are two separate.
Porter?
Porter?
Yeah. I guess she wants to know if you guys want to hear this story.
Tina.
What's up?
What's up?
How y'all doing? I miss you guys.
We miss you.
You're on Facebook Live. Say hi to everyone.
What's up, everybody?
112
I just
people.
Woo! I just got back from LA yesterday.
Yes.
Ooh.
So you were with Austin. What's going on with them?
They're on break, and then they're going to the UK for a month,
Wow.
and they might be on X Factor or America's Got Talent just as a guest.
Oh, as a guest? Okay.
Sweet.
Yep.
I want them on our show. Tell them we wanted them to be a guest on our show.
Yeah,
I know. I want them to come here. They will soon. They're going to be releasing another song soon.
Good.
Okay.
And
is it good?
But yeah, I was just calling to say, I'm a dental assistant, but I really want to be an actor. Or Austin says I should do voiceover, so I'm going to do it.
Do it. Get a studio in your home and do it.
I have a studio.
Oh, you do?
Oh, good. You can cut stuff
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
I just have to do it. I just have to have time to do it. I'm going to start working less hours at the dentist office and working on it.
Good.
So, yeah,
for
I just
you.
need to learn how to do it. I'm not as good at being a producer, right? But, I can learn how to do anything.
That's all you have to do. Here's the thing. When we first started this show together, I knew that we got to up our digital strategy. And unfortunately, the company wasn't really in the place to support that. So I just went on YouTube and I learned how to edit video myself. And I learned how to do all the graphics myself.
Well, hey, I already know how to edit videos and stuff.
But see, you just go online and learn.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to start posting some stuff on my Instagram. I was just thinking about that this morning. Like, I don't know, a little clip of Nemo and, or whatever. And then I'll just try to, do a voiceover.
Do it.
Say funny stuff.
I can't wait.
So
I
we'll
can't
see.
wait.
Or maybe a video of you and I'll be you, Roy.
That's even better. Because then we'll put that on our social media.
Okay, cool. I'm going to try it. We'll
All
see
right.
how it turns out. All right, I'll see you guys soon.
Bye, Tina.
Bye, Tina.
Bye.
Bye. That's Tina Porter, everybody. She's probably on Facebook Live right now.
Say hi to yourself.
Yes. Ooh, Loren's wrap smells delicious.
All right. Well, I think it's about that time.
Yeah, guys. So I know there's a lot of you watching, but we got to go. Big show lined up tomorrow. We're going to have Angelina Jolie stop by and Brad Pitt. Controversial.
They don't know each other stopping by.
Yeah. So we're going to have them on the show right around 7 a.m. Until then, goodbye.